Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here before Week 9 of the San Francisco 49ers football season. The San Francisco 49ers, they had a horrible day yesterday, losing to the Arizona Cardinals, losing a big lead in the fourth quarter, giving a game away. But the Oakland Raiders have been having a season that honestly was just about as ugly as the 49ers season. The Raiders coming in, they have had their bye, are 1-6. The 49ers, I believe this is the week before their bye, are 1-7. They're both coming in on short rest, playing Sunday games, coming over to play on Thursday. There's no doubt about it. This is going to be ugly football, and I feel bad for NFL Network. I feel bad for Fox. No doubt in my mind that the people of the Bay in California are all going to watch this game, and I bet that when it comes down to it, that football fans are football fans. They're creatures of habit. Some people are going to break what they're doing and maybe find something else to watch, but I bet most people still turn on this game to just watch it until the point that it just gets dog ugly, and there's no way in the world that they can watch this anymore. Both teams are bad. There's no way about it. Honestly, when it comes down to it, I would love to have Derek Carr over C.J. Beathard. I think that they have a better quarterback than we do. There's lots of bad press out there about Derek Carr losing the Raiders. Some football players on the team actually came out and spoke against that story of Derek Carr crying in the locker room and losing the respect of his players and maybe falling out of favor. I don't know if that's a story that just somebody wrote because the Raiders are so bad that they needed to write something that somebody would want to read, which doesn't make a lot of sense. Maybe instead of saying he lost the locker room, maybe he just lost the respect of the one player that the reporter talked to. Beathard, there's a lot less more uplifting things written about him in quotes. When he first took over for Garoppolo, there was a lot of players that came out and basically said that you better watch out for C.J. Beathard. He was going to come out and he was going to be a surprise. And he did play well in 2 games. And in the rest of the games, this guy's been able to show off that he's not going to be anything more than he's going to be a spot, number 2 guy on any other team in the league. There's not anybody calling up the Niners saying, hey, bring this guy over. Heartbreaking to see them basically lose the chance to have a comeback by the snapper making a bad snap. He took credit for that, and it is what it is. No word, I believe, that if Marshawn Lynch is going to play for the Raiders, more than likely Martin is going to be running the ball for them. The 49ers are probably going to be having Morris run the ball. Beretta started out the season so well, having 2 really, really good games, and it seems like he's just been a scratch from here on out. Honestly, I begged the 49ers to sit him down, let him have this week and the next week off, and come back after the bye week, and let's see what we can do. He looks like he's going to be really special. I don't really think that he had 2 games where he caught people by surprise, but this whole thing of trying to go out there, fighting the injury bug, just get better and get back out there. I make jokes that this is our Super Bowl, but this guy's got something to play for, honestly. And let's see what we can do. The Niners have the second best rushing attack in the league, which is surprising. Shows you that the offensive line basically is getting better. But, let's get somebody back there who's healthy. And let's see what we can do. Hopefully, Beathard will be able to hit. Kittle is having one hell of a year. Goodwin is coming back from his injury, coming back strong. There's rumors out there about Pierce Garçon leaving. I'll tell you the truth. If you can find somebody out there to take that contract, let him go. I don't care if it's a 6th round or a 7th round pick. Basically let somebody take him, because one, his name. He built up respect in this league, and he should be playing for more than we're playing for with the 49ers. And to tell you the truth, his 2 years in San Francisco have just been injury plagued, and I don't think it's going to get any better for Pierce Garçon. Having one big comeback season. Just let them roll and just take back what you can give them. Hearing lots of talk about the 49ers, hoping that Richard Sherman will come back, no doubt. He's probably been one of the best leaders on this team. He came out and he spoke out against, how heartbreaking the season has been. Hopefully he believes in the process. The Niners are building this brick by brick. This season honestly was a setback, and hopefully he believes that this team just had some injuries, and next year we're going to get better, and at least we could take this 1 year and show that we are building something, and he wants to stay on board. I hope he does, because he was a steal to come here from Seattle, and everything I've seen and everything I've heard, and when I watch things about practice, when I watch him in games, especially when I watched him in the preseason, when he did have an injury, he still was out there pulling guys aside, talking to them, hyping them up, getting ready for big hits. I still remember game 1, I believe he recovered a fumble, and he ran the ball all the way to the sideline and handed it to Jimmy Garoppolo and basically said, "It's your turn. Lead this team down the league, put 6 on the board. I'm giving you a chance to take the lead. Let's go." So we'll see what happens. Thursday is going to be it. The Raiders and Niners. Let's see what we can do. Peace out, everybody.